MadBulls. I think the drafting-wise is much more balanced here for the team of MadBulls itself.
Yeah, you know what? Both teams, they have a very strong draft. Right now, you can see a stolen Eternal Guard. It could be the winning condition for them in team fights, allowing Zuara to enter fights in and out using the enhanced chains and even with the dashes, right? So expect a lot of different angles of team fight coming in from both sides. It really is an execution challenge for both of these teams.
Agree, definitely. The gameplay is definitely different from both sides, the techniques and the tactics. But let's see who will be able to actually have the better successful rate on the side of their own execution. Coming in right here, so far, everybody is actually going in for the split push. Not much has been done yet, but we do see an overextension coming in right from Lovely over to Julian, trying to actually stop him from trying to buff it up from his own farming.
Yep, so far no big surprises in terms of emblems. You know, Aizen and Bebex, they definitely want to go for a more sustain, which is why they took out a Brave Smite as well. For a bit, gonna take Impure Rage. So they're expecting to consistently fight rather than having that one huge burst with the Lethal Ignition. And focusing Mark on Ethan, so his time bombs are going to be very useful to get that 6% additional damage for the side of IHC Esports.
Agree, definitely. And so far we do see now going in against 4XBET, almost been catch on by MadBulls, but managed to actually move away as fast as possible. And always try to avoid that first blood, because you know for a fact that's going to actually give a lot the upper hand to the opponent's side. And IHC knows for a fact that they try to hold it down, make sure that at least you got to level it up so that you can have the opportunity or better upper hand to actually fight it off with your opponent.
Yeah, looks like Maniac and Reaper have slightly more EXP advantage compared to what Aizen as well as Ethan have. So it looks like they missed a couple of creeps in the lane.
Okay, so far they are trying to contest for the turtles, but we do have Diggy try to make a disturbance, making sure that he gets the input. If anything, they'll be the one to actually try to catch the team of MadBulls against, or even try to actually control the area. But at the same time, it seems that they're unaware of the situation. They move right to the top, giving the opportunity so easily to MadBulls to get the first turtle.
Yeah, I think at this point, IHC Esports have kind of learned their lessons from yesterday, right? In terms of like choosing the fights you want to take, right? And it looks like they know that they aren't able to fight as early as MadBulls can with their composition. So they actually will give away that turtle. Now, Ethan gonna be forced to use the flicker as well. Zuara looking for the catch, the pullback from Diggy, Ethan, and for a bit. This is the reason why they didn't fight, right? They can't actually take any fights at this point. MadBulls is going to be slightly stronger compared to IHC at this moment.
Agree, definitely. And trying to go in for the scream right this instant as they push through. Ripper almost close enough to be taken out, but right here, 4XBET and Zexora has to pull away from that contest.
Yeah, for a bit with the stolen Eternal Guard, gonna just push them back a little bit. No kills yet, but MadBulls already pulling ahead by about 800 gold.
Okay, so far so good from the side of both teams. They're very disciplined. They know when to actually go in for the fight, and when to actually remove yourself from any condition that can jeopardize your opportunity to still survive it out. Still trying to actually roam around, find as much as needed possible. We know for a fact that the reason that they were unsuccessful yesterday is because they didn't give much time to Zexora to buff it up. Try to farm as much as possible, get a hold of his most intensity to have the most level up to fight off and give a good support in fighting off on the screen with the team of MadBulls.
Yeah, today looks like it is a better time for Zuara. He does have the level lead, level 7 across the board. Still, of course, you know, lacking behind Justinian, and at this point Justinian actually takes up the war cry, so he's gonna have additional burst damage every time he lands his basic attacks 3 in a row. Now this is one I think IHC might want to contest.
Right, second turtle is up, and it seems that MadBulls already scattered through the mid, and we know for a fact that Ethan will be trying to actually give a little bit of disturbance as we come in for the scrim.
Yeah, Lovely will get the catch as well. 4 members in the midst of an all. Time Journey committed as well. But too much damage coming in from MadBulls. It's going to be a first kill. Second kill. It's going to be a 2 for 1 at this point. But triple kill for Don't. And that's why he is the stable portion of the team. MadBulls take the lead 4-1.
Ooh, Lovely. And it's coming in for a fight with Corbett as well, pushing in towards just one more shot. Unfortunately, wasn't able to actually finish it off. Could have been even more success on the side, but nevertheless, they still have a lot of leads on the side of MadBulls, taking down IHC with 4-1.
Yeah, so MadBulls, hitting off the conditions for their win, right? They did exactly what they needed to do to get the win. Now they have the EXP lead, 2 turtles on hand as well. And Aizen is not going to have a good time. Zuara, once again, a level 8, and everyone else is almost, if not, the same level as him, which means he doesn't have that first.
Oh, this is not going to be easy. Unfortunately, IHC will give that turret straight away. Know for a fact that you're not going to be able to win that fight with MadBulls. But at the same time, it's giving a lot of the potential for Team MadBulls to even cover up even more on the side of IHC Max. And for the fact that they've already leading up, and this is 1v1 Zeoxora with Lovely. So far, Lovely wasn't able to actually do as much damage as he could. And coming up for the backup, we got Ethan and Bebex right on the side.
Yep, let's take a look at the growth of the items here. They already have the Stardom Scythe along with the Feather of Heaven, right? So this Harif is actually going to be extremely strong. And to complement that composition as well, Reaper already has the Glowing Ward. So there is going to be anti-heal properties as well as the percentage burn coming in from this Vexana.
I mean, take a look on the highest levels. Justine is already at 11 compared to those who are from the side of IHC. It's still having a little bit of gap. And now going push straight away, we do have IHC manage to pull through, try to make sure that Team MadBulls does not go for the overextension. But they are here stealing away the top turret from the hands of Team IHC.
Yeah, big mistake there. All 5 members committing for a tier 2 defense, allowing the top lane to be pushed in, and this might cost them quite a few structures later part of the game, because now not only do they lose the tier 2 on the top, they lose their purple buff as well. Final turtle of the game gonna spawn, and Bunny, it's not looking good for IAC.
Definitely, it is not looking good. I mean, like, we know for a fact that when it comes to the drafting wise of MadBulls, they definitely have what it takes to actually have a really good composition, a great defense wise, shutting down every opportunity. Even despite the fact that Zeoxora keep on farming, keep on trying to buff himself up, it's still not going to be enough compared to the side of Justinian, who already have 1 level up high. And here, getting the other 3rd turtle in the hands of MadBulls is going to give even more further along the line, putting off MadBulls in the lead.
Yeah, 8 minutes in, this is a pretty low kill game, right? 4-1. But MadBulls, they've taken absolutely everything across the map. 3 turtles, all taken to their sides. They've taken 4 turrets down from the side of IHC Esports as well. And this is the best start you could ask for, right? If you are from the side of MadBulls.
Agree, definitely clean thoroughness of taking down one turret after another. Now they're going to go in for the scream.
Yep. Do they really want to commit onto Maniac? That's the big question. It's a Thamos, and he did not even burn out his vengeance as well. So that's going to be a difficult situation. Maniac, of course, his job here is to peel out Zuara, getting chunked down. A lot of damage. The jump comes in as well. Eternal Guard going to be used. And at this point, it is IHC Esports struggling against MadBulls.
I mean, almost close enough to be taken out, but at least they had the defense-wise a really good formation already on their note. But then it's still not going to be enough. They still have a lot of strugglers coming in to pull through or even to push out the team of MadBulls. And now within 40 seconds of lot to be spawned out, this is going to be an opportunity for Team MadBulls to even take down even further along the line of Team IHC.
Yep, 9 minutes in, it's close to a 8,000 goal lead coming in from the side of MadBulls, and you would be mad if you think that they would gonna have a good game. Maniac on top 4, but he's doing well. Maniac, he's gonna do it as well. Here comes the rest of the team. Eternal Guard gonna be dropped down. Maniac still working on the front lines here. They will be allowing them to go in and don't. No, Justinian gets the kill. First one, Ethan is the victim here, but MadBulls definitely happy that they extend their lead 5-1.
I mean, Tamos was just too tanky to a point that you could not do anything. He was up against with 4 heroes right in front, but nothing could be done by IHC. And coming along with Ripper joining into the mix, it made it even more tougher for IHC to even fight it off. But now they know for a fact that Lord is already open for them to take. They do have Lovely just right at the top, making sure that if any possibility of them try to come in, it's not going to be easy because they already have it. Don't will be able to take that lot. He's already buff enough. He has all the necessity to actually pull through the level up for him to actually shut down. And now this is just the first lot. It still will be enough to actually clear out at least an open door for Team IHC base for the team of MadBulls to come through.
Yeah, MadBulls, once again, Maniac is the point of focus for me, right? So he was able to tank through 4 different members on the side of IHC Esports. He's now going to be able to take up the 5, the entire team actually, because he just got the Queen's Wings as well.
Okay, coming in right here from the mid is going to be the Lord, and at the same time they're going to actually try to split push right to the bot lane, and I think that's going to be interesting to see how the team of IHC will be able to defend this. Despite that this is just the first slot, it's still enough for them to pull through, but if anyone from the team of IHC been tagged off, do see Zexora right in front. He will be overextending a little bit. Eustainian try to go in, but Zexora pull through, go back again to the baseline, and it seems that it's going to be Ripper going in straight for the ulti.
Yep, that was a 3-man knockup. That's going to be 2 T3s taken in quick succession here as IHC Esports look to mount the defense, but the waves are going to start crashing in as well. MadBulls, they see the opening. Maniac goes in on the backlines as well. What a catch by Lovely, and here we go. That's a lot of damage coming down. No one's dying just yet. Actually, Maniac gets taken down, but Don't is all over the place. IHC Esports struggling to keep up. Don't is still full of life at this point. He does not have his ultimate yet. No Zaman Force, but Duara manages to push them back a little bit. They will lose this tier 3. Successful defense, but it is a barren base.
I mean, at least you got the objective. You had what you wanted from that fight, even though you trade off Maniac in the process. A little bit of overcommitment, but still enough. It was still what they needed, what MadBulls was actually looking forward to. They wanted to get that whole base been opened up, and despite that, maybe they were a little bit overconfident, but still a win for the side of Team MadBulls after that trade-off.
Yep, IHC Esports, they're still halfway down the road, right? Nobody is going to be in the late game itemization just yet, so they need to buy a little bit more time. Hopefully they can drag the game, maybe for another 3 to 4 minutes, get the farm in. But MadBulls, of course, on the opposite and looking for something of a different result.
Ooh, every single buff has already been stolen, and it's not going to be easy, even despite that we've talked about how IC maybe will be waiting for the late items, waiting for those to be able to actually have the full resources for them to fight off. It's still not going to be enough, because looking at the economy wise of MadBulls and IHC, they're already leading. They're already more to the side of MadBulls with 12,000 golds in their hands, and they're going to go in for the second lot already with no contest whatsoever, because Team IHC is nowhere to be found. They're already preoccupied in their base, and this is going to give even more much difficulty for Team IHC to fight on.
Yep, Lovely gets his hands on the immortality as well. This essentially is a 6v5 at this point. Now all he has to do is to land a perfect Tyrant's Revenge and a Tyrant's Rage. That will kind of kill the game off for the side of IHC Esports. MadBull looking to get something started as the waves are going to be crashing in.
4-1 by Don't. He's right now in a really good lead for the kills, and they're gonna try to push in, waiting for the lot to come through. We got Maniac. He always instigates. He will try to pull in, try to get someone. Zexora, and there you go with the ulti coming in from Ripper.
Yep, that's going to be Eternal God. The Zaman Boss going to be dropped down as well, and MadBulls, they will take the first win of this best of 3 series, knocking IHC Esports down for a bit.
I think this is a very clean fight from Team MadBulls for the first series. It was very to perfection, if I must say so, getting every objective, taking down through it after another, winning